I think we've all been there. When you cannot shake a bad mood or when angry emotions get the best of us. Ideally, we process negative emotions and then move out of stress as quickly as possible. But sometimes this is easier said than done. Today I'm going to share with you a very simple yet amazing acupressure technique that can be extremely effective for moving out of those lower negative emotional states quickly. Chinese medicine explains meridians are the energy pathways that run along the surface of our skin and connect acupressure points in our internal organs. So just as blood vessels transport blood and nourish our body physically, meridians circulate a restorative energy to all systems of the body. There are 12 bilateral meridians that run along both sides of the body that relate to specific organs. When energy is flowing smoothly in the meridians and organs, there is good health. But when energy is stagnant, excessive, or deficient, this is when we have illness, disease, or disruption. All negative emotions are the cause of disruption in the body's energy system. But there are specific points along the meridians called trigger points that can be manipulated with various techniques such as acupuncture, acupressure, which I'm going to share with you today, tapping, cupping, and heat techniques. I recommend working with a skilled practitioner to help you clear negative emotions and balance energy within the meridians. But these self-care techniques can be extremely beneficial. So with your index finger and your pointer finger, you want to press firmly on the first point is on the governing vessel, point number 24, also called the third eye. This point is great for relieving anxiety, fear, nervousness. Pressing here firmly for 1 to 3 minutes. Also, you can press firmly while moving your fingers up the center of your forehead. This is also great for clearing the sinuses. So that's governing vessel, point 24, the third eye. Next is along the stomach meridian, point number 6, also called the jaw chariot. It's right where the upper and lower jaw meet on that masseter muscle. It's the meaty part right there. Pressing here firmly, great for relieving anger, resentment, also dealing with addictions. If you have TMJ or tend to clench your jaw, pressing here can release that muscle. Next is along the kidney meridian, point number 27, right below the collarbone on either side of that little dip. Pressing here firmly. This is great for balancing the right and left hemisphere of the brain, right and left side of the body, and balancing emotions overall. Next is along the lung meridian, point number 1, also called letting go, in between that breastplate and the shoulder girdle. Pressing here firmly, focusing on the breath. Great for relieving sadness, grief, depression. Next on the central vessel meridian, so this is right at the center of that breastplate, about 3 finger widths above the xiphoid process in that indentation, pressing here firmly, calming the spirit. This point is also called Sea of Tranquility. Next is a point along the pericardium meridian, which is 2 finger widths below the wrist. Right here, nice firm pressure. This point is great for relieving insomnia, nausea, anxiety. Next is along the heart meridian, point number 7, also called spirit gate. This is another one that's excellent for calming the spirit, relieving insomnia and nausea. I actually like to do both these points at the same time. So you can also just hold your entire wrist with a nice firm grasp. Adding in a phrase such as, "I'm releasing all stress while focusing on the present moment now," can be extremely helpful. I hope you found this information beneficial. Please stay tuned and subscribe for more wellness information.